Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Game Fame Nation here with another GTA 6 video, and in today we're going to be diving into all the protagonists, antagonists, not to mention all the NPCs and everything we know so far with Trailer 2. As you guys know, Rockstar Games dropped a brand new Trailer 2 this morning for GTA 6, and it goes into detail of the protagonists and gives us a little bit more background about Jason and Lucia. Not to mention, they added this thread about diving into all the story mode characters and a whole lot more. We're going to be talking about that and more. So if you guys enjoy videos like this on the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos like this. So as you guys know, if you actually go right here onto the GTA 6 Newswire and you actually scroll up here, you can actually go to this right here, which is kind of cool. You can see the GTA 6 like pause button. You can play the trailer if you want to for Grand Theft Auto 6, and this is on the Rockstar Newswire. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in it for yourself. But once you hit this 2 icon page, you will notice that it brings up tons of characters that we've seen in Trailer 2. And now we get official details of what their names are and exactly how we could possibly find their voice actors as well. You guys can see we have Jason Duval, which is Jason, you know, the main protagonist in the game. You have Lucia, how do you say that, Camos? You have Cal Hampton, you have Booby Ike, you have Drag Queen Priest, you have Real Dimes, Raul, how do you say that, Bautista, or Brian Heder. So you got Brian Heder, who also has kind of a nice Hawaiian shirt. So we're going to start with the bottom and work our way up, and we're also going to be diving into some of the new things Rockstar Games added on this page, because there's also some new details about the world of Leonida, the map, and a whole lot more. So obviously, this is our friend Brian Heder. He's kind of an older man. We kind of seen him in the Trailer 2 in the beginning. You guys can see he has kind of a nice gold necklace. He has some glasses. He is definitely in for the treat there. And then you can also see like different kinds of names. So that's Brian Heder. That is probably the main of our protagonists there. And then you have Raul, I want to say Bautista. I think that's how you say his name. You guys can see he's all dressed up in a nice suit with glasses. He also has necklaces, and he definitely looks like he's part of maybe some robbery with Jason and Lucia. I don't know for sure, but other than that, he's another main protagonist. And then you have Real Dimes, and she's actually featured in the trailer as well. She's actually probably one of Lucia's closest friends, or maybe even Lucia's cellmate. We don't know that for sure. The trailer just kind of gave us some good aspects, but we'll find out more when we get in this video here. You guys can see those two. And then you have our priest here, which looks like maybe like a hood member or some kind of drug dealer. You have Booby Ike, which is probably one of the DJs in game. I'm not quite sure, but he definitely has a cool necklace with a Hawaiian shirt. He has his glasses, of course. And then you have Cal Hampton, which I feel like he's going to be seen a lot in the trailer. He kind of reminds me of Truth from GTA San Andreas. And you have our main protagonists here, Jason Duval and Lucia Camos. And then you guys can see those are the scroll down there. So if you actually go to places, you'll notice that you can actually go to two different categories of, you know, places in the world of GTA 6. Vice City, Leonida Keys, Grass Rivers, Port Gellhorn, Ambronesia, and Mount Caliga. So let's go to Vice City here and actually check this out. So you guys can see this is kind of like the welcoming you know, what do you call those, like invitations to Vice City. You can see the state of Leonida. You can also explore this city of Vice City, and it says everything in excess. We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamorous hustle and the greed of America captured in a single Vice City. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel art with the decro hotels and bright white sands of the ocean beach, to busting out pradoras of Little Cuba, and of course the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market, out to the Vice City port and the cruise ship of the capital of the world. So this is basically introducing you to Vice City with the cruise ship, with the logo, with a happy card. I think that's what they call them, to introduce you to Vice City. So we do know we're going to probably have a lot of that, a lot of cruise ships, a lot of, you know, art, and a lot of, we also have Little Cuba and some brands, flea markets, and a cruise ship. So that's pretty cool. I definitely want to see more of that. And then you can actually go down here, and it actually kind of explains a little bit more about the characters. So Booby Ike, it's all about Heart from the Jack of Hearts. It looks like he's going to be for Jack of Hearts. Booby is a local Vice City legendary and acts like it. One of the few transform his time in the streets into legitimate empire and spanning real estate, a strip club, and recording studio. Booby says all smile until it's time to talk business. So it looks like he's a business owner of Jack of Hearts, that strip club as well. And he also has a recording studio too. So that's a little bit more about Booby Ike, which is quite cool to learn a little bit more about him. You got some screenshots of him holding a cup. You basically have him sitting there at the strip club. You also have him holding money in his hand. It looks like in this image he's holding money and he's enjoying himself in his office. So that's pretty cool. We got some screenshots on that. We have like a little montage of what exactly he does. So the club monkey pay for the studio and the drug money for pay for it all. So that's pretty cool. And you actually go back, you can kind of get a good idea of places. Now we go to the Leonida Keys, which kind of gives us a good idea of what that's going to look like. You guys can see just how beautiful this place is. You got boats out there, jet skis, you got planes flying over. The water's pure clear, which I think that's what I'm going to look forward to. You guys can see the ocean is amazing. You got a good view of the Florida Keys here going across the bridge and just seeing just how awesome this place is. This game is going to be incredible. I cannot wait. So if you want to explore the Leonida Keys, it's basically a getaway to paradise. The dress code is casual. The bars are loaded. Life is typical and isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on the pull-up deck and chair, but look out. You are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful, dangerous waters in all America. So this looks really, really cool. If you actually scroll through, you guys can see we have the rusty anchor. And you also have a couple other images here. So yeah, Rockstar really went all out with these images of like boats and kind of screenshots of what the water is going to be like, the planes, the ships. Look at this. There's actually like a little tiny scooter in the game. Like those scooters kind of reminds me of the Pizza Boy in GTA 5. You also have that. You have some lizards, or iguanas, something like that. And then you have like bikes, dogs, you have pets. Obviously, animals are going to be a big part in GTA 6 as well, not to mention alligators. And then you have a bunch of people and NPCs hanging out and enjoying themselves. So that's pretty cool. Love it and love to see it. And then you also have diving. This one is really, really cool. I don't know if you guys like deep sea fishing or deep sea diving and stuff like that, but I've done it tons of times, and it is the best thing in the world. It's like you're looking at turtles. You can see all the fish going by. You have snorkels. You're just in the water with a bunch of creative fish, turtles, you know, everything in the water, such as, you know, not snakes or anything or the scary stuff, but just kind of like seeing the fish go by and the turtles and all the other stuff. That's really, really cool. Just be aware. Don't go where the alligators are. That's not, but this water is clear. I love it. The fish, the rocks, man, this game is awesome. And this underwater is going to look just like the real life Florida. Also, you got this guy snorkeling, so I imagine we'll be able to do some kind of mission where we're in the water with the fish. That's pretty cool. So you kind of have that good description of what that's going to be like. You have this screenshot right here makes me think that this is going to be the best game ever. You've got the yachts, you got people partying on yachts, you got tanning, you got sunburns on people's backs. Obviously, that's going to be a big part. Sunburns is going to be another cool thing that Rockstar Games added in real life characteristics. You have, once again, floaties. You just see the clear water. Everybody's having a good time. You can see the Florida Keys is over there. So, yeah, by far, I really like these images right here. I think that these are going to be pretty cool. We don't have time to dive into every single picture, but we will be breaking down a little bit more on the screenshots a little bit later on. So, as we go past that, we can go back to places. Grass Rivers. This is kind of going to be where all the alligators roam and the wetlands and swamps. You guys can see how they have it. I love the little holiday card introducing you to Grass Rivers. It says, welcome to the wetlands, the untamable jewelry of Leonida's crown. You'll never know what lies beneath the surface of the expanse of gators. May be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and weirder discoveries among the mangroves. So I could not wait. This right here has got me so excited, but there are far deadly predators and weirder discoveries along mangroves, which means that there's going to be more deadly predators other than alligators out there. And you guys can see the sunset. The holiday card is pretty cool. Yeah, this is kind of, I think this is the Hillbilly Mud Group. These are the mud people that do all the parties and throw themselves in mud and have a good time with their dirt bikes and four-wheelers, all that stuff. You guys can see this guy is actually putting his hand, or his foot, sorry, on an alligator, which I don't think that's going to end well, but in real life, I've seen people actually hang out with alligators and make them as pets. So maybe it is possible to tame an alligator in GTA 6. We don't know. But other than that, that's a little bit more information on the grass rivers. You also have Port Gellhorn, which is a lot of people are more fans, are excited for this. Port Gellhorn has its own holiday card as well. And obviously, if you want to explore it, Rockstar goes on to say, live hard. Live hard, sorry. This is Leonida's Forgotten Coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls. Won't bring the tourists back, but there's a new economy in once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by the melt liquor and painkillers and truck stop energy stops. Jump on a dirt bike and hold on to your wallet. So you guys kind of get a good idea of what Port Gellhorn is going to look like. It looks like these are where all the motels are going to be. It's actually kind of wooded area, and it's actually really nice. You have some like old school trucks here. You have, obviously, some food courts. You have characters kind of looking around this hotel. It doesn't look like the funnest place to go, but that's kind of the idea of what Port Gellhorn is going to look like. But if you wanted a good idea of what Port Gellhorn was going to look like, that's what it's going to look like. So that's pretty cool. As we go on to this, Ambronesia right here is going to be another holiday card of what this is going to be. I think this is going to be pretty cool. Keeping Leonida sweet, the battle for the health and the wealth of the Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, American industry, old school values is still resigned as supreme, whatever the coast of the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides for the jobs, while the local bikers and games provide almost everything. So that's pretty cool. It looks like this is where all the bikers and the gangs are going to be. You have some pictures of what the bikers are going to be, and it looks like Ambonesia is where the bikers are going to roam. So it looks like we're going to have to look out for them, because we don't know if they're going to be dealing weed or drugs or getting us in trouble, or maybe we have to fight them in the end of a mission or something. But just be aware when you actually step foot in there. You've got like a biker shop, like a gas station there. So very, very cool. And as we step into last bit of places, we've got Mount Calaga and National Park. And this is kind of going to be where the National Park is in GTA 6. You guys can see already there's like a nice river, there's animals, there's woodlands. This is what I'm most excited about, is to explore the woods and see what the wildlife is. So let's actually explore Mount Calaga. Wild, wild country, room to breathe, and the state's northern fringe. As national landmarks up against the state's northern border, Mount Calaga offers prime hunting, fishing, off-road trails, and the lush surrounding backwoods of the hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. So this might be a little secret location that if we're in trouble with the cops, we can hide. You can also ride dirt bikes and enjoy the mud. You can go through the woods, hikes, wildlife, and more. That's going to be cool. And as we dive into the trailers here, we've already seen kind of what the trailers are. Rockstar Games did update that. We have a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 2 now, and that is date of May 6, 2025. When I'm recording this video, that is today, when Rockstar finally put that up there. And they also have downloads on there as well, and I thought that was actually a download to GTA 6 early, but no, it's just kind of like videos that you guys can see. It basically shows Lucia's video clip. You can see Jason Duvall's video clip, Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. You can see other video clips from different characters. So yeah, that's pretty much the screenshots here. You also have the artwork and wallpapers. But I thought it was actually a trailer or even a game we could actually play. But no, that's just because Rockstar Games kind of like to trick their fans. And you can like download them all and watch every single one, which is actually pretty cool. So that actually takes you to pretty much everything you can currently do on the Rockstar Newswire. Not to mention, you also have the new artwork that Rockstar Games also posted, and the logos and Happy Day cards. So if you guys want to check this out, I'll leave a link in the description for that so you guys can enjoy that for yourself. So far we got a lot of cool information today. We got some new screenshots, a lot of screenshots, and then we got the trailer too. So Rockstar Games may have delayed Grand Theft Auto 6, but other than that, we got the next big thing. We got all the screenshots and trailer 2, and the screenshots weren't just normal screenshots. They went into everything for Grand Theft Auto 6. They went into what every tiny little area in Vice City, the state of Leonida, and Miami it was going to look like. They talked about all the characters, everyone that was seen. Rockstar really went all out in the screenshots, trailers, and all the downloads that you can do on the Rockstar Newswire. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in that. But other than that, they went through quite a bit of stuff, which is quite cool for us because we finally got our screenshots and our trailers. So we don't really expect much more from them, probably. I don't think they're going to be coming out with trailer 3 or any more screenshots, but they could. We never know. They didn't ever really mention saying they had anything else to talk about. But other than that, with their Take-Two Interactive earnings call, I feel like we're going to get a lot of information from them about what they posted and what's next. But as of now, currently stands, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. The official release date is still standing. May 26th of 2026 is when we're going to see GTA 6 and when we're going to be able to play it. Hopefully Rockstar Games will do some pre-order dates and get that out to us soon as well. I probably expect them to release that in a few weeks. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos like this. Also, let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite area that we explored today in the state of Leonida in GTA 6. Not to mention, what is your favorite part in the trailer 2? I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. And are you excited for GTA 6? Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. Stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.